You've been serving everyone, yet being served the least. Not anymore. Hey everyone, I'm back with another feature on Gabz-FM. It's their mid-morning show. It is a Femme Focused show that celebrates women for their extraordinary contributions to society, their remarkable triumphs, and unmatched fearlessness. They asked me to come on. They featured me for 30 minutes, and I'm excited to bring it to you. It's their show called Brunch with Me. Now, the name of the host, I can't pronounce it, but I'm going to spell her name, Gaone. I'm sorry if I could not pronounce it, but I want you guys to get into this episode. Look, we chowed down. We got into it. She's like your girlfriend. It was a good time. Okay, again, this is leading up to my workshop, and know that there's more to come. I hope you guys enjoy this special episode.
Hi, Latoya.
Hi there. Thank you for having me.
How are you?
I'm doing good, man. Like, talking with you this past few minutes, like I feel at home.
You do?
Yes, I do.
And how often? You've been in Botswana for like past 2 months.
Yes.
Have you gotten people speaking to you in Setswana? Because girl, you look like girl from the Mahalape.
Absolutely, all the time. As much as I know how to say is Dumela, and then I start saying English, please.
Yeah. So that's all you know. Dumela.
I mean, maybe Gabole. What does that mean? Thank you or goodbye or something. I don't know. Don't do that to me. Not on the air. Don't do it. I'm sorry, everybody.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Please, excuse me, sir. You start speaking to her in Setswana so that she knows you perfect. She can't just know one word, which is Dumela, and she doesn't even say it right.
No, I definitely will.
Okay, all right.
No, I don't.
Who is Latoya? I mean, earlier on, I did say Latoya is an American native. She's a personal coach. She's a business strategist. She's a high-profile celebrity makeup artist. But who is Latoya?
I love that question because really, Latoya Deshawn is the most courageous woman I've ever met in my life, who has overcome a lot and walking in her purpose to help others do the same. That's who Latoya is.
Yeah. And what's her claim to fame? What does she do?
My claim to fame? Well, I started makeup. Like I said, I like to call myself a personal makeup artist, a high-profile talent. Because in LA, you're going to work on celebrities. So I don't even think it's worthy of calling yourself that. But my business has been luxury since I was 14 years old. Mm-hmm. And I've been in service for about 23 years. So one day I said, hey, I'm going to move to Los Angeles, do the makeup thing. And then from there, it sparked this other business that I've been working on since 19 years old. This is my purpose business.
Other businesses. I like that. So you're not just a high-profile celebrity makeup artist.
Yeah.
You do other things. Personal coach, a business strategist. Yeah. How do you do all that? When do you get the time to do all that? And maybe we should just talk about your career path. Yeah.
Well, I tell people all the time that I was never made for the 9-to-5 life, that I tried it for so many years and I got fired from every place. So one of the reasons why I could do it all is because I don't go to work 9 to 5. I also don't have to travel to work. I can do everything from home. Mm-hmm. And so that lended itself to me just tapping into my talents, my zone of genius, and just doing it scared and just showing up for myself.
Yeah. And knowing that you're your own boss. So tell me, personal coaches, I think we have a bunch of those in BW. And I have to say, I never really know what a personal coach does. What does a personal coach do? What do they really do?
I think they help people change their life. They help them tap into who they really are. For me, I help people make healthy, informed decisions in their personal and professional life using mental health strategies and business strategic planning. So that's my angle there.
Yeah.
Some people like to work in wellness. Some people like to work in topics that are even more serious, like women's issues. But mental health strategies is an umbrella.
Why mental health?
Oh, wow. Because of my life and how I've overcome. Again, I start my story off with I fell out at a club in 2018 in Los Angeles. And if you know about falling out in a club and sticking to the ground so you can feel all the cool air on the floor, the dirty ground, you know something's up in your life. And then I went through the worst pain of my life after that, which started me on a journey of realizing I had fibroids. And then after that, I had a man I was seeing who worked between Kenya and America. And when we got on the continent of Africa, he showed me exactly who he was in his emotional abuse towards me. And so that was just really, really tough. And so when I got back on American soil, I said, this is it. I'm done. I'm going to figure out my life and I'm going to get it together.
Were you done with African brothers or?
No, I was just done with him. I've been dating an African man for a long time now. In fact, that's what I mainly date.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So you've been in Beat Up for the past 2 months. What exactly are you here to do?
So I'm here to basically help expose talent to the American market. So when I created my business, I knew that I wanted to come back here and start here first. I was here 3 years ago in 2019 with that man. And so he introduced me to this country. I fell in love. Okay. I mean, the music, the people, it was a vibe. Mm-hmm. And so when I wrote my vision for my life, it said that I will trek around the world in December 2021 and I will end up in Botswana in January 2022. And that's exactly what I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long are you going to be here for?
Well, I'm out of here pretty soon. I don't want to give the date, but I'm out of here pretty soon. But again, my work is all over the continent. I help people across the African diaspora. So next up is Ghana.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So in your CV, it says you broke retail sales records and worked with high profile clients such as, the British Vogue, such as the Time magazine, and you are the co-founder of Black Lives Matter during COVID-19. I was like, what?
I worked with the co-founder of Black Lives Matter.
Okay.
Yes, during COVID-19, she was my client for 3 years. But when George Floyd was killed, that's when I went back to work. So we were down for about 3-4 months. America got the notice late about COVID-19. Thank you, Trump. And so we were down. But then when George Floyd was killed, she had to get back to work and I was there to support her. But it's a testament to always staying ready, because what we did in those next few months, I don't think a lot of people would have been ready had we not prepared.
Now, earlier on, you did mention that, you focused on, or your speaking topics are, mental health, personal transformation or personal freedom, beauty industry and entertainment industry. This is the one industry which has had, I don't want to say, controversies. I mean, here in Botswana, but, experiencing all that and, coming to Botswana and, comparing and contrasting it to that of, the American culture. What do you think what are our shortfalls, for lack of a better word? Where can we perfect to get to that stage where somebody can be a professional makeup artist and do all that? Because when I think about it, we do have a lot of great makeup artists, but it's not all they do. They have a 9-to-5 and they do other things. It's not as professional as in other countries. I mean, in South Africa, you do have professional activists.
Yeah.
Where are our shortfalls? I mean, when you look at it.
So you're talking about how do you level up?
Yeah,
that's the question. So let's take it to beauty, because I have a strong interest there. First of all, you have to be willing to be uncomfortable and be able to get the critique about what's happening in your business and how you can be better. Second thing, you have to be willing to get mentorship and find someone who has been where you want to go. Oftentimes, what I've seen since I've been here, people will pay for a course or a class, but what are these? What is your career? What have you done? How much money are you making? And so I specifically followed people who were making the kind of money I wanted, who had the kind of gigs that I wanted, and I was relentless in getting in touch with them for mentorship. Mm-hmm. I find that people are just afraid and ashamed to say, "Hey, I don't know, and can you help me?" But look, people want to help people. That I literally left America to do that. So all they got to do is get out of their own way, and the money is right there.
You got to be uncomfortable.
Uncomfortably comfortable. That's what I call it.
Latoya, it's going to be with me all the way until 10 o'clock, and I'll continue the conversation on the other side. I'm going to hook you up with another local jam.
Yes.
This one is Hensi. Have you heard about him?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
Play it.
Let's do this.
sequence. Ngahora get up ala monad. Kana mohasi bosalaya. Ngahora get up ala monad. Kana mohasi bosalaya. Wanna come pizza chomi, chomi. Come pizza, chomi, chomi. Come pizza, my day one homie, homie. My day one, come pizza chomi, chomi. Come pizza, my day one homie, homie, homie. Than 100 fake ones. I'd rather have you than 1,000 fake ones. Ngahora get up ala monad. Kana mohasi bosalaya. Ngahora get up ala monad. Kana mohasi bosalaya. Wanna come pizza chomi, chomi. Come pizza chomi, chomi. Come pizza. My day one homie, homie. My day one. Come pizza chomi, chomi. Come pizza. My day one homie, homie, homie. Você ela já nite, você não trata é bukite. Você ela já nite, você não trata é bukite. Hey, you know me better than I know myself. You know me better than I know myself. Ngahora get up ala monad, kana mohasi bosalaya. Ngahora get up ala monad, kana mohasi bosalaya. Wanna come pizza chomi, chomi. Come pizza chomi, chomi. Come pizza, my day one homie, homie. My day one, come pizza chomi, chomi. Come pizza, my day one homie, homie, homie.
Gabz-FM power to engage the world. It's music of Hansi with Chomi. Did he tell you what Chomi means?
No.
Well, it's not. Is it Setswana? Chomi. It's not really Setswana, but I mean, but it means friend.
Okay.
Yeah, friend. So you can call me Chomi.
Okay.
You know, if we're out at a club or you know, somebody asks you who you're with, you're like, I'm with my chomi.
Yes.
Like, I'm with my friend.
Tell the people my name. Tell the people you named me today.
Chomi.
No, my name.
Lesejo. Yes. Because she looks so local. I mean, I told her earlier on that if I were to sit next to you in a bus, I'd speak to you in Setswana. I'd say Dumela ma, wagai, you know. And the minute you say English, I'm like, okay, I see you, you know. The attitude that you get when, you know, that those people that we like to consider English medium, you know, kids. And I'd probably think you're one of those people.
Absolutely.
But I'd still speak to you in Setswana.
I'll take it. The people here are beautiful, so I'll take it.
So you look like somebody who'd be from Mahalape. I mean, looking at, you know, your facial, you know, qualities and, you know, just the way you are.
Yeah.
I was in Mahalape just a couple of weeks ago. That's why I'm saying this. I'm not from Mahalape. It's 9:53 and we continue with the conversation. I am joined. It's Femme Focused and today we're definitely crashing on Lesejo. Look, there's something that I want to ask you, actually. You are in, you know, the creative space. You're, you know, based in America and you do a lot of things. And there's something that has been, you know, going on, not just in Botswana, but in the entertainment space, even in South Africa. I don't know if I could say the link between creatives and mental health. We've literally just seen in a space of 12 months lost a lot of creatives, both in Botswana and South Africa, and just globally. Some committing suicide, OD, you name it. And it's always people in the creative industry. I never quite know where the link is, or what the story is, because some of your speaking topics is mental health, and by virtue of you being in the industry, some of your customers being celebrities. Where's the link?
So there's a lot of research actually on it. There's a big, huge link between being an entertainer and being having mental health disparities. In fact, I would argue that entertainers are probably some of the most traumatized people on the earth. And so those type of people die young. And actually there's research that shows that American entertainers die at about half their age. And it's usually due to drugs, suicide, just like you mentioned, things like that. And then there's also this desire to have this existential, value, to be seen, valued, and heard. So that's why I also call these same people high achievers. They're the highest of achievers. And so they pretty much get into a space where when what they didn't get at home or how traumatized they are at home, they put all of that into their work. So hardcore. And then next thing you know, they're going to become a celebrity. But that does not mean that they have solved their problems. They're still very much struggling. And I would argue not just celebrities. I would say all people who work throughout entertainment, from crew to me is the makeup artist. It doesn't matter. The type of high achievers, you have to know that something is going on inside of them. They're also some of the loneliest people on the earth right now. Because when they get to that level, it's such an alone place. And they have to continue to deal with themselves. And it's really, really tough.
Yeah. It's a cold world out there. So, but I do get it. Latoya, who inspires you? I mean, reading about you, your story, you have, a lot. That you've been through. I mean, passing out in the club. I don't want to experience that.
Oh my God,
it must be horrible. And having that really awful relationship. There's somewhere where you also mention your relationship with your mom. I'm just thinking then who inspires you, who mentors you, who's your pillar, who's your strength.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. I'm a person who is willing to be uncomfortable. I can sit there comfortably now, so I'm not afraid to ask for help and to say I don't know. So who inspires me is women. I've tapped into women, from clergy, from my therapist, to anyone who has been where I want to go. So just other mentors who have helped me negotiate gigs and things like that, down to the co-founder of Black Lives Matter. I prayed for mentorship, and then I got her as a client. People don't understand you can get a mentor and still be getting paid at the same time. And so when I look at how resilient they are and how much they've overcome, they pretty much have given me the blueprint, at least in my mental health, to say, you can show up for yourself. And this is what it looks like. So women inspire me. Even here in this city, I've met so many women and seen the way they come together to make sure that there's a space for us. Like, I'm wowed.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Just gone 9:58, literally 2 minutes. I don't know if you have any last words. I can't believe this conversation is over, but we'll definitely continue it on the other side. Your last words to definitely people who are listening in and they want to, get in touch with you and, continue and have other conversations, have you mentor them, have you speak to them about your what you're really passionate about. How do they get a hold of you? And what can you say to your younger self, somebody who's listening in that like, what, I want to be a makeup artist. I want to be a celebrity makeup artist. I want to be a personal coach. I want to do exactly what she does.
I'm going to give you all of this in hopefully 60 seconds or less.
Yeah.
Number one, you can catch me on social media, Latoya Deshawn, LATOYA DESHAUN. I also offer online virtual coaching, and so you can hit me up from the social or email me wherever I'm at. I am doing a workshop this Saturday at Avani Hotel at 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. And this is a Gain Confidence and Transform Your Life workshop. So if you're ready to start that process here in Botswana, you can see me in person. So get at me on the social media. But what I would tell people is my tagline, my life tagline is, you've been serving everyone, yet being served the least. Not anymore. Only you must decide, okay? Nobody can do that for you. This is you against you. So I hope to see you guys, whether it's in person on Saturday or throughout my socials. You matter. That's what I want to leave you with. You matter.
Thank you so much, Lesego.